Okay, since OnePlus 13s has been released, a lot of users have been asking us about the OnePlus Stock Dialer. So in this video, we'll talk about OnePlus Dialer, and many people are also concerned whether it's a ODialer or something different from ODialer. So we'll clear all your questions in this single video. Now without wasting any more time, let's get started. So here towards the left hand side, I have OnePlus 13s, and towards the right hand side, here we have OnePlus 12. On OnePlus 12, I've installed ODialer, and on OnePlus 13s, we do have OnePlus Stock Dialer. And guys, I've been seeing a lot of users also asking about the APK files. I did try to install the APK files from OnePlus 13s to other OnePlus smartphones, but right now we can't install. Mostly OnePlus will be adding Stock Dialer with OxygenOS 16. Let's keep our fingers crossed and wait for OxygenOS 16 builds. But right now you cannot install OnePlus Stock Dialer on any other OnePlus smartphone without rooting your device. But yes, with root you can easily install. First of all, let me show you the version here. I'm using the latest version of ODialer, which is 15.0.20. But here if you see version of OnePlus Stock Dialer, that's 15.80.25. So both are different, but UI remains 90% same. And we have additional features on OnePlus Stock Dialer. So if you see the icon is exactly same. There is not much of difference. And if I open the dialer, you can see this is how OnePlus Stock Dialer looks and this is how ODialer looks. Initially itself you will see changes, like instead of phone, we have the calls list. On ODialer, we don't get to see missed call option, but we have a dedicated section for missed calls on OnePlus Stock Dialer. Also, you get an option to search the contacts directly from the dialer itself. Other than that, you'll see slight changes here towards the bottom side. The icon of calling is different on both the devices. But if you see towards the bottom side, on ODialer it says phone and here it says calls. Inside the contact, we have exactly same stuff. Search icon, contacts, the list of favorite contacts, and other things like my profile and my group. If you see the calling UI, this is also kind of similar, but here on OnePlus Stock Dialer, it do displays operator name and everything is centered, but here everything is towards the left hand side. Other things like, recording options, hold, add calls, mute, video call, everything is there. But one thing which is missing on ODialer, obviously that thing can't be added here on ODialer, that's the AI call assistant. This is the new stuff what OnePlus have added. So tapping on it, it gives you two options. One is summarize and the second one is translate call. So talking about summarize, here you can see you have an option to select the languages. Right now we have 7 language options. For the translate, I hope with upcoming updates OnePlus do add more. And once you stop the summary option, the summary will get saved into the notes application. Once it's saved, you'll get an option to open. And here you have the entire summary of that particular call along with the contact number, date and time. You also have call transcript option. So tapping here, you can see the entire transcript in which what I am speaking over here and what the other person is speaking. ODialer doesn't have the support of live caption, but here OnePlus Stock Dialer do have. After that, the next option is translate call. So once you tap on translate, you'll see a different screen where you can see the other party language and you also have an option to change the language too. So for example, if I tap on translate, I can tap here and select Hindi. So if someone is speaking in English, I can see on the screen what the other person is speaking and that too in Hindi language. And you can see over here. So this way you can use these two AI features on OnePlus Stock Dialer which are missing here on ODialer. You can see how the incoming pop-up appears on both the dialers. It's kind of same. There's not much of difference. And if you talk about the full screen, this is how it appears on OnePlus Stock Dialer, where you have the option to use the gesture to slide down to pick up the call and slide towards the upside to reject the call. And other than that, you also get options like AI call assistant. ODialer has the basic screen, and you can use both the services like AI summary and AI translate just by tapping on AI call assist whenever you are getting a call. So for example, if I tap on AI summary, once you tap on the AI assist, the call will be picked up, and depending on what option you have selected, that option will automatically start. And now let's go to the settings. So here OnePlus Stock Dialer do have an advantage of beacon link. Though that feature is already there on OnePlus 12, but it can't be used with the third-party application. I mean the dialer. So beacon link, basically you can call people around you having the same feature on their device. And you'll be also able to make the calls even if you don't have mobile data or Wi-Fi connection. You won't be able to access beacon link directly from the phone application. If you install ODialer, you have to go to the settings, connection and sharing, mobile network, and from here you'll be able to access beacon link. Though you can make calls from the settings page. You do have options like scan card on both the dialer and other things like block and filter, manage contact. Going to settings, here you have few additional settings which are not present on ODialer. One of them is this call assistant, which we have already spoken about. Then the identification of unknown numbers, which I did not find it here on the ODialer. But ODialer do have this option called Edge Lightning for incoming calls, which is still missing here on OnePlus Stock Dialer, though the Edge Lightning feature can be found here under wallpapers and style section. If you want to enable it, you can only enable it from the wallpapers and style section. And for the call recording options, we have options like you can record specific number, record unknown numbers, record all calls, calls. But here we have two additional options on OnePlus Stock Dialer, which is maximum video recording. So we have set to no limit, but there are options like 1000, 2000 and 3000, and also things like view call recording. One more thing what you'll see here on OnePlus Stock Dialer, and that's we have the drop down menus instead of the options written towards the bottom side. Whenever we tap on it, then we see this drop down menu. But here you can see the text is towards the right hand side, and also there are two arrows which relates to drop down menu. It's not everywhere, but in some places it is there. See, OnePlus Dialer do remain same, but there are only two new add-ons what they have done, and both of them are related to AI. And about the call recording option, yes, call recording option can also be found on ODialer, and whenever you tap on call recording, the other party doesn't hear any kind of announcement, either the beep or that call announcement. And once you disconnect the call, you can see call recording was saved, and you can access the call recording just by tapping on that particular contact. And here, if you have done a call recording, you will see a play icon. And if you have done translate or summarize, you'll see this icon, which is AI assistant icon. So guys, these are all the features what you'll see in OnePlus Stock Dialer. And yes, there's a difference between OnePlus Stock Dialer and ODialer. Both of them are different, they are not same. And you guys let me know whether you want the rooted method to install OnePlus Stock Dialer on your OnePlus smartphones. I'll create a community post. If we get good votes, I'll do a dedicated video on that. So guys, this was all about OnePlus Stock Dialer and ODialer. If you guys have any kind of questions, drop them in the comment section below. This is your friend Ashok signing out. See you guys in the next video.